Hello guys and welcome back. My name is Craig and this is No Factor Garage. There's really not a good intro for this video, so here it is. This is a 2015 Ram 1500 and my friend who owns the truck believes that the fuel pump's going on it. So the target goal is to take the fuel pump and replace it. To do that, he's decided that it's best or better to take the truck bed off. So I'm gonna watch this video with you guys, do voice commentary where I need to, and yes, we tried getting everything on the video, but I don't think we have it all. So here, let's start working through it.
It didn't do it that time. But say that sounded pretty good. Does it start it faster than that?
No, but it does it enough.
Okay, we're recording now.
Okay, I pulled that back. That should have done something. Here. There we go. That's when it's good to have a headlight on your head.
Yeah.
You know, and I think these engineers, they stay up at night trying to figure out how many different ways they can make these things disconnect. You can't all do them the same because then you'd know how to do each one. I got to make them all a little bit different.
Oh yeah.
Get a little persuasion here. Actually, I think that's loose. We just got to drop the gate down to get it out of there. Because actually, that thing was off when I got the truck. It wasn't even clipped in there. You know what I need is a straight screwdriver. Two layers. Oh no, it is because of the gate. Drop the gate down just a little bit. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, so now drop the gate down all the way, and we should be able to pull that thing off now. Okay, so it's going to come out on that side. All right, got her.
Got it.
Okay, then slide it away. Okay. Couldn't get it to stick to the hood. That hood's aluminum. I was telling you about his. His is metal. So I don't know why they went with aluminum on this. Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't aluminum more expensive than steel?
Yeah, but it's lighter.
I know, but since when do they care about that?
Trying to make the MPGs look better.
Well, there's probably a point there too. Okay, now see, someone's already had this out. Because see that little thing is pulled out, that lock isn't in there. So that should make that easier. Okay, and then we're gonna plop that down through.
Removing both taillights to remove the bed.
I'm gonna stick these screws back in the light.
Didn't this come with... Isn't there a main cable that connects the bed and you don't have to disconnect the lights? Because
No, you do have to disconnect these.
so you have to pull this entirety
It just drops
apart.
down through a hole. That is the disconnect right there.
Okay.
I already looked at it. It is the disconnect.
What size?
I don't know. 25?
25.
So if you got 212 and a half, would that work? I don't know. Depends on whether you can do math or not. Okay, now see, I already pulled this one off, so I put the lock mechanism back. Why did I do that? So we got to try to unlock it here.
With the proper tool for the job, obviously.
Yeah. See how soon it is before I draw blood. Oh, there we go. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so now.
So you're just sliding that over.
So yeah, so then this pulls down. The other thing we got to do in here is this is all the stuff for that air pump that they put in here for that suspension deal. And I think, yeah, see, there's a tie right there. I'm going to get a...
Fine.
Okay. Let's see if this does anything for that. It looks like it ought to. Yeah, it worked. So, yeah, so this has got to come off. Oh, it's coming. This is well, the system isn't being used anymore because when they put the lift on it, but there's a button on the dash that'll raise the truck up or put it down. It's kind of like some sort of suspension deal.
And what package is this truck?
This is the Longhorn. This is the.
Okay, so it's fancy.
This is the top unit here. Okay, so here are those air lines right there. See, so there's an air pump right here.
Yeah.
That is attached to the frame. But these lines are attached, and we're just going to let this dangle. And then here's the lines for the brake lights. Because, see, that goes back. It attaches to the frame right here, so I've got to take it off of this one right here as well. Okay, this guy back up in here, I think is one of those deals where we can squeeze it and push it through and get some of the schmutz off of it, dumping all that mud in my armpit. Actually, it's just one of these deals that we're going to just pull out. I've got. Okay, so that's done. So I probably need to do the same thing on the other side. Trailer hookup right here. And I think, yeah, see, that might need a little bit of attention when that goes back on too. Here we go.
Taillight.
It was a license plate light.
Oh, license plate.
That I was going to disconnect, but I guess if that's already popped out of there, then see this line here goes up, and there's one connector that does all those.
At my truck had a Gear Pro and glass for days.
Oh, I thought you were going to use the other one.
Tried to spare the neighbors a little bit, but we'll see how long that lasts. Okay. Just want to break these things loose. Yeah, when it's ready to come down though, I'll probably dug it down. Otherwise, it's going to take a while. What time is it?
It's currently 8:32.
30. Okay. They've had enough time.
All right, so we're working on the rear bumper. There's actually 4 bolts for both sides, and unlike 2, which is what Andy thought there was. And once we get it off, we'll point out where the other 2 are at.
18 and a half.
No, I'm more like a 21. You're funny.
All right, so 4 bolts, 2 on the sides, and then 2 that come straight up for both.
Now, I don't want to have to pull this wheel well out just to pull that stuff out of there, but you know, we can make some progress anyway. Something's got to give. Okay, made some progress. There we go.
Make it disconnect that and take that hose clamp off. And this one is just a slip-on fitting.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to go through that wheel well. I hate to pull this liner out just for that, but I guess that's what we're looking at. It's a couple of, I think it's 8 millimeters and some Phillips screws, because got to put it back on, so might as well do it now. It'll make it easier to do both ways here.
Okay, and pull the wheel liner out. Looks like it's Phillips. There's a lot missing.
I hate Phillips.
Right there, looks like that's a quarter, or is that 8 millimeter? Phillips, missing. Socket.
What time is it? Where are you at?
Well, you're currently at 8:52.
Alright, now the reason we're taking out this wheel well is so we can get to the filler neck and disconnect that. Just in case that wasn't explained, which it really wasn't, and you haven't been able to pick that up yet. That's what we're doing right now.
Oh, these are 8 millimeter. That's 7.
What?
Thinking 7 millimeter. You know what I want to do too is I want to get a paper towel or something to stick in here so we're not dropping crap in there. Let me get this thing out of here. Well, let's try it. Wait, maybe it does come off. Ooh, maybe you got to take that off and then push the button. There you go. So you got to pull the blue thing off and then push the button. Okay, well, like I said, these engineers stay up nights trying to figure out what can we do to make this different than the rest of them.
Well, when you're given one little thing to do for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay, now, again, I want to get a rag or something to put in there. That blue thing fell down in there. I want to get that back in. So I think it went in there like that. Snap that in. Now, I'm going to get a rag in that fill. It's like a ground lug right there that goes up to the cab, or to the box. And so, what size is that? Any guesses?
10.
Gotta use a deep well. It's not that.
Jump down 3.
And it's
Jump down 2. Skip 1.
You know what that is?
Not it. That's
Yeah, what the heck?
still not it. That's too big.
Okay, those were metric.
Keep going
I
down.
know those were standard metric, but I gotta get a stinking deep well. It looks like it's probably a 12. Is there 12? There's probably a 12 gear wrench over there. Nope, that's not it either. Is it 11? I don't know what it is. I don't know. Are we back down to a 10 now?
Yeah.
It certainly doesn't look like a 10. Here we go.
12.
That's a 10.
He needs a 10.
Anyway, I think I can get it with this. I'm thinking. And this stinking bracket right here is lovely. Engineers, that's what they stay up at night doing, is trying to figure out how can we put something in the way.
Just want to point out that I said 10 in the beginning.
That's a goofy looking nut. Is it? I don't know. It's got like a collar on it. Look at that. Almost looks like a lock nut, but that isn't. Anyway, okay, so that should, and there's another wire behind it that's going to stay. I'm going to stick this back on there just to hold that. And I think with that, pull the 6 bolts. There's going to be 2 back here and 4 back here. And I think we were going to ready to yank. So let's see if we get everything loosened up. Okay, these are.
All right, we're going after the truck bed bolts, and there's 4 on the back side behind the rear tire where the bumper is, in between the rear tire and the bumper. There's 2 on the front side.
Right there. Right there.
All right, we're dealing with something that was holding me up on my side. It was like there was some after market modifications, wires that we didn't see. But you can get the truck bed off with 3 guys. Now Andy's going after the fuel pump lock ring, which is a twist on mechanism. You rotate it counterclockwise to unlock or clockwise to lock in. Fortunately, due to where the truck bed is in the truck tank, we cannot get this fuel pump to come out. I don't know if this is for all Dodge Rams of this year, 2015, or if it's because this is a short bed, or because this is a short bed with a crew cab. I don't know if you had a long bed, where it would be, but it's something I would highly suggest you take a look at before. Right there, Andy's gone ahead and disconnected the cab bolts, loosening them up. We tried lifting up the cab, and we put about a 1/2 inch shim in between the cab mounts and the cab itself, and it still wasn't enough to get out. So Andy went ahead and started taking out the fuel tank strap. So he threw a ratchet strap underneath the tank and used that to hold it suspended. The tank was, I believe, about half full at the time. So he just drops that strap in the front and in the rear, and then we're able to drop it and get it angled, and boom, it's out. So at this point, we have discovered that it would be way easier for you to just drop the tank for this truck.
Ridge right there, that's got to lock into that piece right there.
Everything before
Okay, that's back in there.
we put anything.
Oh, yeah, see right here, the little dimple right there. You got that dimple? It's got to go in the recess of these pieces. There's one all the way around, so that's where it kind of locks in there.
All right, we used 3 men to take it off. It is achievable. It is the heaviest bed I've ever picked up before in my life, and I've done an 85 Ford F-150 bed that was 8 foot, and right, so Andy's starts the bolts for the truck bed, where Andy's at right now, 4, and then there's 2 closest to the cab. So we'll just keep going back and forth, and we're trying to line this truck bed up. We even looked at his neighbors, who also has a relatively similar year Dodge Ram. The truck bed's never been off, and just showing how truck beds actually don't fit cabs perfectly. So his neighbor got the driver's taillight, and then Colin got the passenger taillight. I'm working on the wheel fender that we took off to access the filler neck. Throwing the rear bumper on. And we spent a minute looking around for a wrench that's in the tailgate.
There's the end time. 11:25. Not bad.
Alright guys, and that is it. So I will say the downside to this is it is currently about 2 weeks past when we put this fuel pump in, and Andy, called me and told me that the fuel pump's no longer working. He's got to change it. And this time, I think he's going to drop the fuel tank, even though he just put a whole bunch of fuel into it. There's just a little unsatisfying information for everyone involved. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. If you liked the video, please consider sharing it.